Hey guys, this is Sino Shift with another gameplay, I should say. Yes, another gameplay video. So this is War Dragons, and for those who don't know what that is, it's a game about dragons. No, but seriously, it's you attack other players pretty much all the time in this game, and with dragons, and alone, just dragons, no like units or anything like that. So for those who don't know this game, I thought I should do an introduction video. Later on, I'll do like a more normal footage type of videos for this game and other games, of course. This is kind of my first time doing this type of video like this, so I definitely want this to work out very well. So, let's get started then. So over here is the storage hut, which stores your meat and your wood, lumber, which you need it in various of things. For example, lumber is used for upgrading buildings, and food is for the dragons. This here is the pod, which allows you to upgrade and build buildings. This is the incubator, which incubate eggs, and if you have any fragments, then it'll say which type of eggs you got before you can incubate it. Different fragment eggs need all their fragments parts before you can actually incubate the egg. For example, here I have an egg where I have 2 out of 48, 8 out of 20. I need to reach that number to the right to actually incubate the egg. And in order to do that, you have to go over here on our breeding castle. Here is where you breed the different dragons. You need a special currency called breeding tokens that to breed dragons. So it's kind of easy to get it, but it does take patience to breed dragons. So different eggs are colored, which indicate different types of dragons and their stats. So the maximum for this is platinum. I'm nowhere near that. I'm actually on the 3rd type of rank because I kind of started this game pretty recently. So you can tap the dragon with that information and go to crossbreeding, or you can go on breeding and choose which type of dragon goes with what and try your luck for it. Over here is the forge building, which you can forge boosts for dragon, time multipliers to, speed up the process for buildings, and other stuff. But you need to upgrade the building to forge many things. You start with 2 open slots to create 2 things, but one, at the very first one you tap, is the one that's being created, while the other one is to wait. You can buy the other slots with rubies, which are the rare currency for this game. Here is the research building, which basically means you can research different types of abilities that are passive for buildings and dragons that benefit you. Here is the team hall, which means guild. This is your guild, and this really helps because you get to get daily bonuses of breeding tokens. As you can see here, I am gonna get 300, but with war gains, which basically means that when you're in war with other opposing teams, depending on the outcomes of it will depend on the result of what you're gonna get of the breeding tokens. For right now, as you can see, I have no other war gains because I already collected it, and it's 300 for the next day. It's daily. Over here is the Bounty Harbor, which is a new building that was added recently, actually a few days ago, which basically means you get daily check-ins, basically, of random items that always help you. And this is the Dragon's Den, which shows all your dragon collection and their information. And it shows a nice view of your dragons, which is really nice. So this is your collection. and each dragon has different classes. There's warriors, which can not deal too much damage, but they can withstand a lot of damage. Hunters do deal a lot of damage, but they can't withstand too much of it. Sorcerers are kind of neither both, but they do have powerful spells. Sorcerers are my least favorite class for this game. My favorite is the warriors, but you still kind of need them. Here's where you can set them for your team, so you can use them in battle. Information, you get to change their name, you get to see their abilities, and see if they're breedable. When these dragons are breedable, obviously you get to breed more dragons. There you go. And here is your base, where you get to collect your meat and your lumber, depending on this is what the opponent will see as well when they're attacking your base. You can get more lands by clearing it by using meat, and when you cleared all the island continents, you gotta clear the fog too. There is an end to this, but as you can see by the fog, it's quite a lot, so that's good. It's not too good to clear too early, because if you don't build anything in that particular area, when opponents come, they get to start from that area where you didn't build anything, and they build up their rage, which is their mana for this game. Here is your dragon team, and kind of the same as the breeding, as the dragon den. You get to see their information and train them, equip boost and runes, which help them with attacks, or swap them with different dragons. Another new update as well. So that's really good to know. And this building, because I rarely use it. Here's where you get to create runes for dragons, which help them in powers. With rune dust, which is actually very rare to get. So there's not much to talk about that. And here's your information. You get to change your avatar, and it shows you your status and your best dragons. And that's about it. You do get to see on this building your team members and their activity and whatnot, and what they're doing. Alright, so I'm going to show one attacking phase, and then later on I'll do more attacking. But I wanted to basically get this video done with the introduction, so that way I don't have to do it again. Maybe want to know how to play it, they can watch this video. So I'm going to attack a base, and let's see if I can finish it. This one, yeah. Okay, so you select your opponents on the left side, and you can bookmark them if you like their base for, XP. And each time you want to level up a dragon, you do have to attack other people. It's the only way to level up your dragons. You can also see their bases like this, which is my favorite way of doing it. But if you're new, you can also just use it like this. And like this view, you can actually see the path where the dragon is going. So that's good to know, where you can strategize where they can go and which powers you want to use, etc. And down here is where you choose your dragon before attacking. So let's go with a strong one. This one. Alright, and then it does cost meat to attack every time with a dragon. And if the towers manage to injure your dragon, it does create a cooldown that you have to wait. Obviously, with better dragons, you need to wait longer. So that's what healing potions are for. Here you get to boost their attack and health, and give them extra abilities if you own them. And this is the information on the left side. So let's attack. And during attack, teammates to go by itself. see that one of my teammates joined. Good example for you to see. And since I died there, it's their turn to finish. Oh wow, using the same exact dragon as I did. That dragon is really good because it so that's good. Alright. I got a perfect score for that. And my dragon levels up. There are daily bonuses for XP that starts with ×5, with going down by how many times you use it. So that's really useful for going on XP runs. So that was War Dragons, and like I said, I just wanted to get the introduction out of the way. And if I didn't mention this before, this here is the Egg Blimp, where you can get breeding tokens by doing missions. And like I was saying before, this was an introduction video to War Dragons. I will obviously do more of these and different games, and I probably won't do tutorial videos for all games, but I just kind of wanted to test this out and, you know, just show this game off a little bit.